In a forgotten village where nothing grew anymore, people moved like they were tired of being alive. The nights were so dark that even the moon seemed to avoid the place. One evening, a stranger walked into the village. No one noticed him at first. He carried a dusty coat, a calm smile, and a small bag that rattled softly. He didn't ask for food or help. He simply wandered the empty streets. A little girl named Rena peeked outside and froze. The stranger was kneeling beside the broken fountain, holding a glass jar. Inside it glowed a tiny golden firefly. He whispered something gentle, then placed the jar on the fountain's edge. The soft light flickered like a star. Rena watched him catch another firefly and place it near the old bakery. Then another near the well. Soon, jars of glowing fireflies lined the whole street. Children ran out first, amazed. Adults followed slowly and stood in silence. For the first time in years, the village didn't look dead. It looked warm. Every evening, the stranger added more glowing jars. Kids trailed behind him. Adults began sweeping the roads, fixing old lamps, repairing things they'd ignored for years. The stranger never told them to change. He just planted tiny sparks of light. Hope did the rest. One night, a violent storm hit. The wind crashed through the streets, knocking over jars. People ran outside shouting, trying to save the little lights. Children shielded jars with their bodies. Adults tied blankets around lampposts. Neighbors helped neighbors without being asked. For the first time in a long time, the whole village fought for the same thing. Morning, the storm ended. They saved most of the fireflies. The villagers cheered and turned to thank the stranger. But he was gone. All that remained was one jar on a hill, glowing brighter than every other jar combined. The villagers kept the jars glowing every night. They cleaned their homes, rebuilt roofs, reopened the school. The darkness didn't scare them anymore. They realized the truth. Hope doesn't need to be loud. Sometimes it arrives quietly. Sometimes it comes in a single spark of light. A stranger didn't fix the village. He just reminded them they could.